Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Your next big surprise. Subscriber's request. This reading is timeless, but I'm recording this on Friday, which is ruled by Venus. So happy Friday, happy Venus Day. There are 4 options. This is option 1. Option 2. Option 3. And Cuatro, option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Take a deep breath and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Starting with my newest Oracle deck, Star Codes Astro. North Node, Future, 3 and 4, that's 7, Neptune, Pisces. Juno, Partnership, 3 and 1, that's 4, Uranus, Aquarius. Pallas Athena, Think, 33, Jupiter, Sagittarius. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a creative collaboration. It could be a business partnership. It's too soon to tell. I need to clear my throat chakra. It's the allergies in San Antonio. It's the white sage, which I burn on a daily basis. The North Node, that is your soul's purpose in this lifetime. You want to look at, obviously, the sign that it's in, but also the house and also the aspects that it makes. Directly opposite your North Node is your South Node. So my North Node is 16 Capricorn in the 5th, which means my South Node is 16 Cancer in the 11th. The South Node is where we get stuck. That is our comfort zone. That is karma accrued from previous incarnations. Ace of Coins, 3 of Coins, 3 of Wands, all these 3s. That's Jupiter, Sagittarius. Ten of Swords, King of Cups, and the Lovers. This could be a romantic partnership that is also creative. You and this person could come together and create something amazing. You could create a podcast together or a YouTube channel. You see all these couple channels, these couples that travel the world together. They do the vlogs, or couples that do podcasts together, couples that shuffle cards together. I've seen that once. Well, there's this one channel I'm thinking of in particular where they seem to be a couple. Lately, I've just seen the woman. I've not seen the man. But anyway, a romantic partnership that has creativity at the foundation. So you obviously have something in common, something significant. You could both be writers, musicians, artists. I'm seeing Frida Kahlo, Diego Rivera, Anna Nin, Henry Miller. And you're going to make a lot of money with this partnership. So your next big surprise could be meeting this King of Cups character, and you're going to just set the world on fire together. You're going to do something big. There's a lot of money, and there's a lot of luck. Jupiter is smiling on you. Good fortune is on your side. This is blessed. This is approved. This is for your soul's highest good. So this person who's coming into your life, they could have Sun in Cancer, Gemini rising, Moon in Sagittarius. But this person is romantic. They are definitely on a spiritual path, and they are creative as hell. This person is able to take the shit storms, the unfortunate events, the losses in their life. They're able to turn that into gold. It could be that they have recently survived a significant loss. They could have lost a family member, a loved one. And that loss is a kind of catalyst. And they're just producing in abundance. They could be writing a book. They could be creating a lot of art, creating music, and that's how they deal with this loss or losses. And it's going to feel very fated when the two of you meet. And I feel like your wounds are going to be your bond. I'm hearing Introducing Angels by Destroyer. I keep forgetting. I need to get that album on vinyl. It is in my top 10 favorite albums of all time. Trouble in Dreams, Destroyer. Introducing Angels. Common scars brought us together. So you've both recently experienced some kind of loss, and that just strengthens your bond. Like when I met my son's father, my second husband, we met in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 2004 when I was still married to my first husband. We met at work and we started working on this cable access show together to face the nation that he had created. And as we got closer, we learned that we had both lost a child years before we met. And I won't get into all the details. I won't get into the whole thing, but that was what bonded us, was we had lost a child when we were younger. So there's something really deep and profound here, and it just looks amazing to me. This is not casual. This is not sexual. This is not someone that you just meet and then you have sex immediately. This is not someone that you have flirted with, probably on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. You're going to recognize each other when you meet. You're going to have soul recognition. I've experienced that a few times. The man who was the catalyst for me starting this channel, I experienced that with him, that recognition where you look into someone's eyes and you think, fuck, I know you. So soulmates, twin flames, whatever label you want to use. I know there's all kinds of content at YouTube, all kinds of discussions on the differences between twin flames and soulmates. I don't care. I don't want to get into all of that. But suffice to say, this is going to be a very deep, life-altering relationship. And I can see the two of you creating an empire together. So that is what I see for pile 1. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Extra Basic Tarot for astrology videos and zodiac readings. Muchas gracias. And if you chose the second crystal, here is your reading, starting with my newest oracle deck, Star Codes Astro. Jupiter, abundance. 2 and 3 is 5. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 2 and 1, that's 3. Jupiter, Sagittarius. Venus, beloved. Timeless reading, but as I record this, as I said in the introduction, this is Friday, which is ruled by Venus. Rose quartz associated with Venus. 2 and 4, that's 6. Venus, Saturn, structure. That's interesting that we have Venus and Saturn side by side. If you have Venus, Saturn in your natal chart, you could have the conjunction, the opposition, the trine, sextile, square. I have the trine. My Venus at 16 Aquarius trines my Saturn at 13 Gemini, so it's pretty tight. If you have Venus, Saturn, but especially if you have one of the challenging aspects, such as the square or opposition, you're going to have a lot of bad luck with romantic sexual relationships. You're going to have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince or princess. Well, that's the stereotype, but doesn't have to be that way. We create our realities, but there's a tendency with Venus, Saturn to have a lot of challenges when it comes to love and romance. So when you find the one, I don't believe in the one. I believe we can have all kinds of partners in a lifetime, but some people believe that when you find the one or your optimal life partner, the person you're going to have the most romantic sexual success with, it's going to feel long overdue and you're going to be extremely grateful. Fuck, finally I got it right. That's what I'm getting right away. When I decided to do this, I've done another video like this. It's been probably over a year, your next big surprise. This was a subscriber's request. That's why I'm doing it. I wasn't thinking or expecting it to be romance related. Whatever comes out, but I'm seeing romance, I'm seeing a relationship, but let's keep going. Do a good hard shuffle. Uno más. Four of Swords. Cuatro de Espadas. Six of Cups. Seis de Copas. Three of Swords. Tres de Espadas. My favorite tarot deck on the planet, the Mayan Tarot, the Zoltun Tarot. The Knight of Swords, Caballo de Espadas. What are you? Bitch, I'm the sun. Yo soy el sol. Okay. King of Swords. Rey de Espadas. Gemini. Yeah, it's a relationship. And not to trigger anyone. Of course, that's never my intent to trigger anyone. That's why I say heavy emphasis on entertainment purposes. It's not a personal reading. I'm reading for a global audience. So if you get emotionally triggered by tarot readings, I wouldn't watch. But what I'm seeing here is your next big surprise. I need to clear my throat chakra again. I was burning the sage as I did my Algiz meditation. Hugin took me to Norway. I was not expecting that. What the fuck am I doing in Norway? My ex prescribed this Algiz meditation. He has a rune channel, Runecast. I've done a couple of collabs with him. Well, one collab and one he was doing a rune reading for me on his channel. And he said, for 7 days, do this Algiz meditation. It's very intense. It's very cool. What I'm seeing, bitch, get to the point. Don't be so rude. Damn. Someone from your past that you didn't have the best experience with is coming back. And I don't see this as an ex. I see this as someone you had a connection with. You talked, you spoke, maybe on social media, maybe on a dating app. You may have actually met in person a couple of times, but I'm not seeing a relationship. This is not an ex. This is someone you had a connection with, and they're coming back. They're going to contact you. And it could be on social media, but I see them reaching out to you, and you're going to have to decide, do I want to go around the mulberry bush with this person again? There is value here. I mean, Six of Cups in the center over the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. Life is complicated. People are complicated. It's not so simple as to say, this person hurt me, this person flaked out on me, they chose someone over me, they chose to pursue someone else, so I'm just going to close the door and triple lock it. I mean, that choice is always available, but it's just not that simple. It's not black and white. This is complicated. Maybe the two of you met at a time that wasn't conducive to you getting together. It wasn't advantageous. They could have been with someone, you could have been with someone, but they're coming back, and it looks like this is a good time for both of you to really get to know each other and go deeper than you went before. That's what I'm getting. You may have written this person off. You may have thought, well, they're a flake. I'm not going to give them any more of my time. They're not serious. That's really strong to have the Sun in between the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. The intent is good. You could both have Venus, Saturn in your natal charts. You could have Venus, Saturn in your synastry. You could have the conjunction, which you see in the charts of married people, people who have stayed married for years and years. You see Saturn interacting with the personal planets or luminaries. So one example of many, say you have Venus at 16 Cancer and they have their Mars, I'm sorry, well, they could have that too, but they could have Mars and Saturn at 14, 15, 16 Cancer, a tight conjunction. But there is potential here for a relationship that is going to last. It's long overdue and it's going to last. You had a rough patch, there were obstacles, but now is a good time. According to these cards, you're going to come together, you're going to talk, you're going to get closer, and this could turn into something significant. A possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Aquarius, Leo rising, Moon in Cancer. That's just one possibility of many. So that's what I see for pile 2. I hope that helps. I hope that entertains. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out Extra Basic Tarot for basic bitch zodiac readings and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose crystal number 3, here is your reading. Starting with my newest Oracle deck, Star Codes Astro. Aries, Act 1. Leo, the Sun. 45, 4 and 5 is 9. Mars, Aries, 7th house, relationship. And Capricorn, achieve, 10. Again, 1, Leo, the Sun. So this is all fire. Well, 7th house, that's Libra, which is air. And Capricorn is an earth sign. But the numbers, the numerology is all fire. Aries and Leo. I mean business, bitch, I'm serious. I mean business, bitch, I'm serious. That's what I just heard. Now, it's like I was saying for pile 2. When I decided to do this, this was a subscriber's request. I've not done a video like this in probably over a year. Your next big surprise. I didn't have the intention or the expectation for this to be romance related. Whatever comes out, but maybe I'm just wearing the rose-colored glasses. This is Friday, which is ruled by Venus. I don't know. I'm seeing romance, sex, love. Let's keep going. Page of Swords, Sota de Espadas, the Emperor, Big King Daddy. I will spank that ass. You gotta have fun. You gotta have a sense of humor. Otherwise, what's the point? 9 of Swords, Nueve de Espadas. Five of Cups, Cinco de Copas, 4 of Cups, Cuatro de Copas, Wheel of Fortune. Too many consonants, not enough vowels. So what I'm getting is that you probably have a lot of feminine energy in your natal chart. A lot of water, a little bit of earth, but a lot of water. You're a romantic. You may have a tendency to be delusional. You may have a tendency to put people on pedestals, because what I'm seeing is there is someone you've given an inordinate amount of power to. You just handed your power over to this person. You could have a lot of Pisces in your chart. If you chose pile 3, a possible astro combo, you could have Sun in Pisces, Moon in Pisces, Sagittarius rising. So you could have a lot of stuff in the 12th house, which is the house of Pisces. But you have this huge heart, and you have this tendency to put other people, especially lovers, before yourself. You just give over all your power. If you're into BDSM, you're definitely the sub, the bottom. You invest emotionally way too soon. And I can relate. I mean, I've got mostly earth and air in my natal chart, but it doesn't matter. You have to go deeper than that. I have a first house moon that makes a fuck ton of aspects, and my dominant planets are the moon, which it's not a planet, it's a luminary, but the moon, Saturn, and Mars. So I've got water energy in my chart. I've always been a romantic. I've always put lovers on pedestals. I've always usually given a lot more than I received. And I just decided I can't carry that into my middle age. I mean, I did, but I'm not going to carry it into my old age. That energy of just basically operating at a deficit. If you're putting someone on a pedestal, you're absolutely operating at a deficit. So don't do that. Do what I do. And I mean, it helps. I've seen improvement. Just meditate your ass off, do the affirmations, scribble in a journal, do something creative. It can be anything. Creating art, creating music, writing like your ass is on fire. You've got to work your way out of this, because I see you stuck in this cycle of disempowerment. So this person who you've given a lot of power to, perhaps you see them as a divine masculine, a twin flame, your ideal partner, whatever. This person in the center, they've not treated you that well in the past. I see them coming back. They're coming back, and you have to ask yourself, do I want to invest in this again? I'm hearing Here Comes the Hurt Again by Mickey Gilley. Here comes the hurt again. You'd think I would learn. The more I believe in love, the more I get burned. It plays in Urban Cowboy. It's on the Urban Cowboy soundtrack. I had the 8-track when I was in 2nd grade. I loved the movie. I had a pair of Gilley jeans. It had Gilley stitched in gold in the back pocket. Okay, you know, Bud and Sissy, they weren't the best couple. When I was a kid, I idolized them. As I got older, I thought, that relationship is really fucked up. That's really a karmic kind of relationship. It was based on a true story. Those characters are based on a real couple. Did the couple last? No, they divorced. But you've invested emotionally. You gave this person your heart on a silver platter. They rejected you. Maybe they chose someone over you. They're coming back. Are you going to let them in? Are you going to grant them access? If you're in the 9 of Swords, what I tell clients again and again, the only way I know out of the 9 of Swords is through the 4 of Swords. Meditate your ass off. Whatever spiritual path you're on, lean into that. Find your strength, your power in that, and in creativity, which it's spiritual to me. Writing is spiritual. Art is spiritual. Music is spiritual. This person could have Sun in Aries, Capricorn rising, Moon in Gemini. This person has a lot of masculine energy, fire, air. This person has big asshole energy. They're very competent. They're very confident. They're very egotistical. They're very rude. They're very blunt. They have put you in this place of darkness. It's like you're in a dungeon. You're in a cell. And there's no light. But we choose what we choose. You know, we choose fucked up relationships. Maybe it's for our soul's growth. Maybe we're masochist. But you either stay in that or you go beyond that. I don't recommend staying in this. If this is your truth, if this is your story, I wouldn't recommend inviting this person back in. But that's what I see for your next big surprise, is someone that maybe you weren't expecting to hear from this person again. They're coming back. And it's really intense. I'm seeing a really strong sexual attraction, but your needs are not being met. This person is not emotionally available, is what I'm getting from these cards. So that's what I see for pile 3. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out Extra Basic Tarot for basic bitch zodiac readings and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, crystal number 4, here is your reading, starting with my newest oracle deck, Star Codes Astro. Progressions, journey, 5, 6, that's 11, that's 2, Cancer, the moon. Pluto, rebirth, 27, 2 and 7, that's 9. Mars, Aries, 3 and 2, that's 5. Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, Vesta, Hearth. Good hard shuffle. Ten of Swords, Diez de Espadas, Justice, La Justicia, the Empress, Venus, and then my favorite tarot deck ever, the Mayan Tarot, Zoltun. The Devil, El Diablo, Ten of Swords, Diez de Espadas, King of Cups, Rey de Copas. I'm seeing a divorce. As always, I'm reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading, so there's no way in hell that's going to be everyone's story. That's impossible. I'm just reading the cards in front of me. That's all I'm doing. I'm just interpreting these cards. I'm seeing a divorce, and I see you moving to a new place, getting a new home, and eventually, not anytime soon, probably not in the next 6 months, this is going to be maybe in the next 2 years, okay? But what I tell clients a lot is that I feel like with tarot, really, to be honest, to be accurate, you can only go 6 months ahead into the future, okay? Anything beyond that is just conjecture. Popular card readings, your life in 5 years, and those are fun, but for a really good, accurate, I need to clear my throat chakra. For an accurate card reading, I would say you're looking at 6 months ahead. So I see the divorce happening now, probably. The move definitely happening in the next 6 months. Could be to a new country. But this person that you're going to meet eventually, I don't see you meeting them in the next 6 months. This is just something to look forward to. This is something that you could actively manifest. You could say, you know, this person I'm divorcing, they were an asshole. They did not take my needs into consideration. They were selfish. They were arrogant, whatever bullshit you endured with that person. You don't want that in your next relationship. You want someone who is emotionally available, someone who speaks your love language, someone who is warm, affectionate, kind, loving, generous. Before you can manifest this, you have to manifest this. Meaning you have to find the value, the beauty, the power in yourself. You have to feel at home in your body, in the world that you've created. You have to create this beautiful, abundant life for yourself and not wait for someone on the outside to bring that to you. You bring that Empress energy to yourself. You carve your value, your worth in stone, and you say, I'm not going to accept any amount of bullshit. I am not here on this planet to be anyone's, oh God, I'm censoring myself. Okay, I'll go ahead and say it. Because that's a pet peeve of mine when someone says, never mind, or I'm not going to say it. No, say it, damn it. Okay. I am not here on this planet to be anyone's cum rag. I'm not here to just be a cum receptacle. As gross as that sounds, as gross as that is. You know, when you're in a relationship and you feel like you're there in body and you're having sex, but there's no gratification from it, you know, you're not really being seen in your totality. It's just sex for the sake of sex, flesh on flesh, and it's lust based, and it's not spiritual, and it's not deeply gratifying. Or you feel like you're in heart and soul, you're feeling it, but the person you're having sex with, for them it's just sex. They're going through the motions, they're not present. Okay, so you have to tell yourself, I am divine. I am infinite energy. I'm a spirit having a human experience. But I get to choose my experience, and I choose not to be in a relationship that is spiritually bankrupt. My needs are not really being met. There's companionship, there's sex. That's nice, but that can be really mediocre. So I'm seeing a divorce, and you're moving away. You're creating your own home. You're creating your own life from scratch, and you're manifesting this optimal partner. This person could have Sun in Cancer, Taurus rising, Moon in Virgo. That's one possibility of many. But that's the next big surprise. The next big surprise is that you've got this. You do have power. You have more power than you realize. You're going to get through this very difficult time and come out the other side, and you're going to have victory. So claim it. That's what I see for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you infinite. No, I don't ever say infinite, I say massive. Sending you infinite, massive love and light. Peace out.